She's like, yes, Christmas, I am a Ballinger.
It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas. It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas. It's Vlogmas, Vlogmas, and it's time to celebrate. Yay!
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy 21.
Happy 21. 2021. You might hear some piano going on in the background here. Jacob's working on some, learning some piano. What program do you use?
Simply Piano.
Simply Piano. All the kids have been learning off of Simply Piano, and Bailey was playing something the other day, sight reading notes, and I was like, huh? She learned it from Simply Piano. And these guys are working on their Christmas lists.
I'm helping Luke with his.
Oh, did you find anything good?
Yeah. We found out what his Christmas thing that he's going to do from Santa is.
Oh, what do you think you're gonna do from Santa?
I'll show you. It is right down here. It's this Duplo set. It comes with a train. It's kind of like a harbor, but with a train. And it's got this boat. It's got a train, and it comes with new pieces that, like, if the train goes over it, it like either like does music, or it like shines a light, or
So
it
cool.
like, and Teddy likes doing it too.
Yeah. Parker's so funny, he always asks for Teddy. He wants to be holding Teddy all the time. Okay, I've been hearing a sound coming from, I think, this right here. Did you hear it? I'm not sure if it's coming from that one. Is it coming from this one? I can't tell. One of them is beeping, which means that the battery's dead or close to dying. I think we have backup ones, so I'm gonna go look for those and see. Oh, hi. Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, you taking a baby?
I'm taking a baby.
Parker was holding him.
Yeah, I know. He came in and took him from him. I'm working with Bailey right now. Ooh,
Is it that one? Which one is it? I heard it again.
it's hard to tell because it could be that one or that one. Like we have two like 5 feet away from each other.
Is it in our bedroom? Has it been beeping this morning in our bedroom?
Definitely not in our bedroom.
Okay, so narrowed that one down. I took one down that I was sure was beeping earlier this morning. I think these ones all got installed at the same time, and they have an internal battery that you can't change. You have to like change the whole unit.
I thought there was like a button you could push to tell which one's beeping at you. Can you not? Is it just usually people don't have them like right next to each other?
Yeah, I think so. Push to test.
Yeah. Oh no, not near the baby.
Wait, I heard it like echo. Stop it! Stop! Stop! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean it!
That was terrifying.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I terrified everyone. Oh my gosh, I've been going all around the house looking for what was making the beeping sound because there's definitely something that was beeping. And so I was in the boys' room. I'd already taken the smoke detector out of this room to change it, but it was still making a beeping sound. And there's nothing mounted anywhere. Like there was nothing. I was looking everywhere, but there was still a beeping sound happening from this room. There it is. There it is. That's the beeping sound. And I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And on the top shelf of Parker's desk, behind a bunch of boxes, was this. It's a carbon monoxide alarm, which we have these all over our house as well. But Parker's very specifically concerned about carbon monoxide for some reason. Is that right?
Yes. I just kind of got scared of it the first time I saw a movie within it.
Okay. So I guess he saw a movie with carbon monoxide in it, and so he brought this into his room and put it on his desk just to be extra cautious. So I'm gonna change out the battery on this, and I'm gonna hang it on his wall so he has it in his room, but I can find it when it starts going off again. How's that sound?
Good.
is our golden doodle, Rue, and she's a big puppy, aren't you? She's 75% poodle, so she sheds probably as much as I do. She's not like a heavy shedding dog, and her hair will grow and grow and grow, and we've got to brush it all the time, and sometimes she goes for a grooming, and today is her grooming day. Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. You're gonna be a fancy lady? Every time she goes for a groom, we call her a fancy lady afterward because she looks so fancy. So we're gonna take her to the groomer. She's gonna get a haircut and she's gonna get a shampoo and she's gonna come back and she's gonna smell so nice. I love grooming day. Rue always enjoys grooming day too. Get nice and dirty before your groom. All right, we just got to the groomers. Jessica's taking Rue in, and I can see so many holiday dog costumes in the window. I think I'm gonna have to go in there and check those out, because imagine Rue in a holiday costume. All right, Jessica came back into the car, and I was like, I have to jump in there and go grab some of that stuff. So I'll show you what I got. I'll show you what I got.
What did you get?
So I got
so excited.
This. I hope these fit. It says that this is a large. Everything I got was large.
A large should fit her, I think.
17 to 19 inches from neck
I always
to back.
struggle with the whole like measuring your dog thing.
We'll figure it out.
We'll see. But large should fit her, and she'll, we'll be watching her the whole time she's wearing her clothes.
Okay. She's the only one. She needs a sweater, right?
She has my sweater. She wore it in the Vlogmas intro.
She needs this sweater though.
Yeah, she needs this sweater.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
but
trying
I'm
to
just
say.
saying, like, she does have.
Wait, I want to see
This one's got little snowflakes on
Can I
it.
see
Very
this sweater?
Christmassy. I got Santa baby.
Wait, she's not a baby, but okay.
I think Bailey has a shirt that says Santa Baby too, and does this say it's like the same font almost? But no.
Santa baby.
Santa Baby. This is adorable. Does this go in the back? Like this is like
Yeah.
and poofs up with like your tail.
Yeah.
All right.
I got this. It's a sad gingerbread man.
Sad gingerbread.
Because Rue took a bite of the gingerbread. So
That's the storyline.
That's the storyline I'm going with.
What do you think, Luke?
Wait, where is
Yes.
the bite?
Okay, this is for model Rue.
Where's
see
the...
it?
Oh, I see the bite now.
Do you see it, Duncan?
There's a bite right there.
And then I got this reindeer sweater vest.
I want to see
cute.
it. Okay.
Look at the bow at the back. That's my
Whoa.
favorite.
I also decided that she needed a candy cane, so I got her this candy cane.
Oh, she's gonna
And
love that.
it squeaks, it has crunchies,
She's gonna love this.
and it smells like not candy cane, so she's gonna love it.
Oh, that doesn't smell like candy cane. That smells like dog.
I don't know why
That
we
smells
all
like dog.
went to smell it after we found out it doesn't smell like anything. But
So,
okay.
yeah, she's gonna love this thing. This is gonna be her holiday treat.
It's gonna be like black.
She's gonna shake it up and crunch it, and it's got different squeakers all over it.
Lukey, did you see this for Rue?
You like it?
Huh?
When we did the Vlogmas intro, she actually like really liked having the sweater on. She was like prancing around the yard, like all happy with her tail wagging and stuff. So.
And it is something like, this is our first time owning a puppy, so I had to learn that like when dogs wear stuff like this, their initial instinct is to chew and eat at them. Like I didn't even know that. Like I've seen pictures of dogs and stuff that people have, and I just always assumed like, oh yeah, dogs will wear their clothes. And then when people would say, oh, they don't like it, like I didn't really know what that looked like. I just was like, oh, okay, they don't like it. But I didn't realize like dogs will actually like go to eat their clothing, and you have to help teach them not to eat their clothes. And
She didn't with the sweater at all
good girl.
during the Vlogmas intro.
such a-
And they had a bandana that I really wanted to get that said First Christmas, but they only had it in small and extra small. And I was like, it's not gonna... Of course they have it in small and extra small because if it's your first Christmas, it's probably gonna be a tiny dog, right? Like a puppy.
not our puppy.
Not our puppy. Our puppy's got a big like tree trunk neck.
The next time we get a golden doodle,
Wait, what?
the next time we get a golden doodle, we should get it as a baby in like November so that we can get that first Christmas.
Oh, it's just to fit the clothes.
Just to fit the
yeah,
clothes.
just to fit the clothes.
I'm excited about this. Rue's gonna be at the groomer all day, so we're gonna carry on with our day, do some homeschooling, some other errands, and fun singing like that.
yeah.
I want to go on Little Toot. Me too.
We're not going on a little
Duncan has declared that he wants to go to Little Toot every single day for the rest of his life.
For those of you who don't know, Little Toot is a boat that we went on at the Santa Barbara Harbor.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
And Luke is in the back saying, yeah. Luke is in his car seat.
It goes
still, by the way.
like toot toot.
Goes toot toot.
Okay, can you go back to your car seat and we will continue on with our day?
Yeah, everybody buckle, buckle.
Parker's science textbook has us doing an experiment today. I haven't looked at it yet. Have you looked at it yet?
either.
Okay, so we're
All
gonna...
I know is I think it's sea walls.
Sea walls?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like doing the science experiments?
Yes.
Yeah. Parker and I usually do those together. So it's
Outside normally.
yeah, and we get to go outside and do it. And it's a nice day today. It's not too hot, not too cold. We're gonna check this out and see if we can manage this experiment today.
So one of my experiments, I had to like go out into the wilderness. I picked some plants and I knew where I was gonna put them. And then I drew on them to make the faces and stuff. And I hid them everywhere and no one could find. My brother only found one.
So yeah, Parker made his own animals and hid them around the yard to see if people could find them. And they weren't able to find them because of something that animals use. What is it?
Camouflage.
Camouflage, that's right. So Parker was learning about camouflage that day. All right, we did our required reading before our experiment, and Parker was right. We're learning about seawalls today, and we've collected all of the ingredients that we'll need for our experiment.
Clay.
Clay, that's one of them. We've got a tub for creating an environment that we're gonna use as our testing place. Parker's making some land in the side of his bucket with this piece of clay.
Daddy.
Are you helping us with science?
We put in our land in. The land slopes up from the beach, so we made it a slope.
All right, so the next step is we're gonna spread just a little bit of sugar, not a lot, just a little bit of sugar on your beach to make sand. So maybe even use your fingers and just sprinkle it on there. Okay, so now we've got our sugar, which is gonna act as sand on our beach. And we're gonna pour a little bit of water in here and see what happens, okay? So we're gonna pour some water in. Okay, now, what happens?
Well, the water goes out and it gets all the sugar and it brings it back in.
Okay, so that's with still water. Now we're gonna make waves by moving this very gently back and forth. Ooh, good waves, good waves. Okay, now what did you observe?
All the sand went back in.
Parker cut all these toothpicks in half and drew barnacles on them because we're also studying if the barnacles will survive living on a seawall. And now he's gonna build a seawall by poking into the clay right at the edge of the land. He's gonna poke them all in and create a seawall. All right, did the seawall help?
Not really.
I still see some sand on the beach.
I only see a little bit.
I even see some sand that's like, it's kind of watery sand, but it's still sand.
Yeah,
So, do you think it helped a little bit?
sort of.
And we've got more sand at the edge here than we did before.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so let's make our observations on our observation sheet. So now Parker's using a piece of aluminum foil and he's weaving it through our wood pilings to see what will happen. What's your prediction on how the metal wall is gonna do?
I think the part behind it is gonna do better and there's gonna be more sand.
Okay, let's see. All right, let's see, let's watch how it goes. Making waves. Okay, that's enough.
Not that much.
Better than the other two, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's muddy, but it's still, there's more sand. And
Yeah.
did you notice that when you made a wave, it bounced back this way? Did you see that?
Yeah.
So it's taking the force of the wave and bouncing it back out to sea. Have you ever seen that happen in real life before?
At the harbor too, because there were these things. Sometimes it wouldn't work too well, but there are these things that it was called the wave break.
The breakwater.
The breakwater.
Yeah.
And it hits the wall and goes back out, but sometimes it hits the wall so hard that it splashes over. And that's what happened in one video, and Luke was really scared of it.
That's part of the reason I like taking my kids out on adventures to museums and to different landmarks and things like that, is because when we do these little model experiments, they have something to reference. Like, they have a memory to reference, and I love that about being able to like go places and travel and have experiences with them. So that's cool. Like just the other day, I didn't plan this out at all, but he saw a water wall in real life deflecting the waves and sending him back out into the ocean to protect the harbor and all the boats that are in the harbor from getting smashed into the land by the waves.
Cool fact.
Cool fact. Whoa, 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 what's going on here?
I am making granola.
Just decided to make granola?
Yeah, basically.
Look at Jacob just busting out granola.
I finished my school kind of early, so
And you wanted granola?
granola.
My granola guy.
Are you gonna put milk on the granola? Are you gonna throw it in some
All
yogurt?
the things.
All the things.
I got it.
Wait, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet, but I'm glad that you're prepared for when it is ready. That's
It's gonna
good.
cook for 20 minutes.
20 more minutes at least, and it's gotta cool down.
Which is a perfect amount of time to clean up the kitchen.
Ooh.
Okay, so we got so many great comments yesterday about the way this is all coming together. All very like loving and kind, so thank you for that. I am a little delicate when it comes to being confused about what to do with our house. Whenever I ask questions, because I'm like, I don't know what to do, I can't decide. We get like an equal amount of people who are very convinced that it needs to be one way or the other, and that like makes me just as much confused as before. So a lot of people really like the natural wood and said to stain it or seal it or do something with the natural wood. And then we got a ton of people that were like, absolutely turn it white or paint it like some other color. So thank you, and thank you for doing that kindly and sweetly. I am feeling like I still like the natural wood, and I'm not gonna do anything with it yet. So eventually we're definitely going to seal it or stain it if we keep it natural. But I'm just gonna leave it as is. I think it'll be easier to leave it as is and make a decision in a little bit when the rest of the house is like more painted than it will be to like paint this white and then go like, actually I want the natural wood, and then be like, what am I gonna do? So I think we're gonna leave it as is for now. It's definitely going to change, but Christopher is very eager to get the rest of the house painted. So see how that changes? Like it's so nice and white and pretty. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder now, but like, it's like, oh, and then it just kind of gets like a yellowy gray feeling. And I just want to have that feeling more like this. Ah, gosh, I really like it. I like that it just feels a little bit more homey than if everything was very like a sterile white. And I might change my mind, okay? So like team natural wood, don't be like, yes, we told you. Like, I might still turn this white eventually, but I kind of like, I like the feel. I like a little bit of rusticness. I don't like things to feel like totally perfect. So this is like, this. And I will say, we didn't mention this, but one thing we're considering, so here's the next thing that you guys can debate. But see the window frame? Let's see if you can see it. I feel like this window frame would be kind of cool if it were black. What? And I'm gonna leave it white for now because black's harder to come back from. But I kind of want to turn it black. I think we're gonna do a lot of stuff.
I don't
And
think
then
we should turn it black.
You don't think we should? So team, don't turn it black.
I don't like the black and white look.
Okay, so Parker doesn't like the black and white look. I don't like only black and white, but I like the idea of like black and then like everything else kind of like white and natural wood. Part of my indecisiveness is that we still have carpets in this room, and I'm kind of okay with that for right now because we have a baby and we have like a toddling and falling child still. So I do think that when we exit the crawling and maybe toddling and falling period, I'm really eager to get rid of the carpets. And I'd be okay with doing it now and putting down like cozy rugs, but I'm also okay with the fact that we still have this like temporary feeling carpet in this room. It's not my preference for this room to have a carpet, but I'm also like trying to embrace how our home came and like I don't need to change everything immediately. We can't financially change everything immediately. So like, it's fine. We have put wood flooring up in like our bedrooms and we really like that. And that was like a slow process too. We did the kid bedrooms first, and then Christopher and I just got wood flooring like a year and a half ago, and we just love it so much. So I'm looking forward to doing that down here eventually. It's just not where we're at yet, especially since this is our dining room. All day long, food's getting vacuumed from that area, which is super gross. But I'm always like, hey, I'm not gonna get upset about it. I'm not gonna get mad about it, because this is not my forever flooring. This is for the time being. We'll keep it clean as much as we can, and we're not gonna get upset when it gets spilled on. And that's really good, because I don't wanna live a life where I have babies and toddlers and I'm constantly stressed that things are getting spilled on or messy. So this is our current look, and our plans for right now are to prioritize painting everything else down here white and just getting rid of the spots that are all over the house.
So Bailey is actually cooking dinner tonight. She's taking an online cooking class and she's making something for us. I'm not quite sure what. What are you making?
Taco soup.
I like tacos and I like soup. Sounds good. All right, just finished dinner. How was it, Bailey?
It was delicious.
You liked it?
Yes.
This was a new recipe for you, right? You've never...
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was new. It was taco soup.
How did your brothers like it?
We all gave it 5 stars because I've been rating every meal I make.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is this your highest rated meal
Yeah,
so far?
so far, yes.
Taco soup, there you go. And Rue just came home, so let's have a little fashion show. Hi, Rue, you look so fancy.
Yes, good girl. Hi. Oh, cozy cuddle time. Want some cozy cuddles? What a good girl.
Oh, hi, Rue. Are you a fancy lady?
Sweetie.
Are you a fancy lady?
Oh, wow. You did such a nice job. What a good little puppy.
Let's see. If I come up here, you can see
Some
all of it.
cuddles? Oh, yeah.
What a pretty lady. Oh, did somebody get a candy cane? Did somebody get a candy cane? Oh my goodness.
It's Christmas.
That is the best dog toy ever. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Do you love it? Do you love it?
It was peppermint to be.
Wow, you just got all the puns today.
This little ribbon was on the back of this, and like, I don't even know how it was secured. It came off instantly. Like, so just as a warning, if you have the same outfit, like, this is just like,
Remove your bows.
it like melted off. So, yeah, I mean, you're never supposed to have an outfit like this without supervision anyway, but still. I think this is maybe her favorite toy she's ever had.
I know, I've never seen her go after a toy like this before. Like, I did not think she'd like it this much. I had a feeling she'd like it. I didn't know she'd like it this much though.
Yeah, it's great.
This part here she really likes.
And show how large she is in this sweater. Like, show.
Oh yeah.
It's so
She
pretty.
could have definitely done the extra large.
Well, I
'Cause
don't want it to be loose though. I like that it's tight, but
Yeah.
I just like how long her body is, and she's got this little dainty sweater. She's like, yes, Christmas, I am a Ballinger. You like your little toy? I saw saw somebody ask for more Rue updates the other day, and I wanted you guys to know, we don't make like a big deal about this, but she does have an Instagram account, and it is Golden Doodle Rue. So you can find her on Instagram and see more photos of her and stuff. I'm sure we'll be taking lots of photos of her in her cute new outfits this December because she's looking so good and she's a little model. So if you want a little bit more Rue, go check out her Instagram. Rue is 9 months old now. Her first birthday is actually February 19th, so we're very excited about that. She's working on all her skills and her manners, and she's definitely still a puppy, but she's also growing up in front of us, which is really cool.
I go back and watch old footage of her, and she's so tiny compared to what she is now. Like, you don't realize it when you're there with the dog, like every day growing with the dog.
Yeah.
You don't realize how big they get.
Kids do that to you too.
And people come over and they go like, that's a giant dog. And I'm like, really? She's just a little puppy. Like, she's just the same little puppy in my brain. But
Yeah.
she's a big puppy now.
She's actually in the puppy adolescence phase right now. And I learned a really interesting fact that I want to spread and like spread this information because I think it's really important. But the age that she's at right now, and I don't know the exact range, but I think I read it's from 7 months old to like 14 months old. It's the time that's the highest likelihood that a puppy owner will bring their puppy back to like a shelter or rehome it. And that I feel like is really important information to a new puppy owner because it really puts in perspective that like, oh, you're in this time period that like, if this is surprising you that your puppy has a behavior you don't expect or don't like or whatever, that like you're in the difficult part. And I think it's like, that's really good to know those age ranges. I feel like when you know that, you're more likely to have patience and to understand like it's the time that will pass and something that you kind of get through. And I'm not saying that because like we're having issues with Rue. I'm saying that because I learned that and I thought it was really good information, and I want more people to know that because I know so many people adopt dogs and puppies, and I think they expect for the hard part to be like in the first 6 months or so. A lot of people like try to return their puppies at that age range, and I think they think like, oh, this should be a grown-up dog and things should get better, and like it's never gonna get better, and it should get better. And if you can have the patience and you have a good home for your puppy, like I think it's really important to try to, you know, have patience with them and keep them. I thought that was really interesting and important information, so I wanted to share that.
This is the first time I'm hearing this. Like, I didn't know this. Like, I didn't do the same research that you're doing until just now when I heard you say it.
Aww.
I can't imagine getting rid of Rue right now.
I know.
She's like such a part of our family now.
You excited about your new outfits and your candy cane?
Whoa.
That's a squeaky candy cane.
Hi. Let's talk about what we learned today. We learned that if someone tells you that something doesn't smell like a candy cane, you should sniff it to confirm. We learned that you should always be ready for granola. And finally, we learned that Rue loves Christmas just as much as any other Ballinger, especially if a 4-foot candy cane is involved. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.